2021 costumes are here. Was anyone prepared for it? No. Does anyone want any of these? No. So let's take a look at them. 2021 Disney films were full of amazing characters, some really good ones. Raya and the Last Dragon, Black Widow, Cruella, Luca, Jungle Cruise, even the upcoming Eternals looks pretty rad. So how is it that we end up with the least inspired Halloween costumes that have ever been Halloween costumed? It just seems like every year I say to myself, oh, well, that was the least effort possible, and they couldn't get any worse than this, and the next year rolls around and I was proven wrong once again. And it all starts with Cruella, right? I mean, Cruella, it's fashion. She looks good, right? She's sporting all kinds of good looks in that movie with that stunning red dress that was very, Hunger Games, but whatever. That's fine. The Halloween costume is, it's cool. It's a dress. It's a dress. It's a prom dress. It's a Halloween prom dress. I'm not exactly sure what. I think that this costume's all made up in just the mask and the wig. Without the mask and the wig, you look like maybe you're on your way to homecoming. I mean, you're gonna look good. You're gonna be the best looking, well, except that you're wearing a polyester Halloween costumes. I like the young Estella costume though. I think that's really cool. It's a school uniform Halloween costume. It goes back to those Onward costumes from last year where it was just like, it's just like a frumpy teenager Halloween costume. You could just wake up and look like this, you know what I mean? What we have here is a movie about taking simple fashion and elevating it up to something magnificent, and then what we have is taking that magnificent thing and simplifying it down to something bare bones. And speaking of the bare bones out of basic clothing, let's talk about The Jungle Cruise. A fun movie, The Rock, he's he's timeless, both in his acting performance and in the character he was portraying.
Before this, I used to work in an orange juice factory, but I got canned. Couldn't concentrate. Yeah, they put the squeeze on me too.
And Emily Blunt, it was just Mary Poppins on vacation, really, if you think about it. But when you look at these costumes in the movie and really think about them, it's just khakis and a button-down and suspenders. So we made these. They're just plastic button-down pants and suspenders. It's just plastic pants and plastic shirts. I love the simplicity of these costumes. It is just a hat, a basic shirt, basic pants. What? Just go to the Goodwill. These probably cost $45, these adult costumes. Just go to the Goodwill. Just get some pants. Look, animated Disney movies this year were off the chain. I am obsessed with Raya and the Last Dragon. We watch it so many times in my household. It's Raya, 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 Raya. And conveniently, they made costumes for every time we've watched the movie. There are so many Raya costumes. This costume is just some fabric wrapped around a woman, and she's wearing hammer pants. You understand? This is a very simple costume. It's not very complicated. How are there 5 different variations of this costume? And what's so amazing is it goes from the bottom of the barrel, just screen printed fabric that looks like other layered fabric, all the way up to some of them do have layered fabrics. And hey, give me actual layered fabric that over top of printed fabric that looks like layered fabric any day of the week. All right, why do we keep printing fabric on fabric? I just don't. Oh God, it looks way worse in person. Oh no. It looks like it was printed, like it was cut out of a billboard. It's so flat, and unfortunately, and the back lacks all character. The back is just colors. The back is just two-toned. You wear this backwards, you just look like an extra in a Star Wars movie. Printed fabric is just what Halloween costumes are now, I guess. And that's fine if the printed fabric is supposed to look like clothes on top of a body. Where it all quickly falls apart is when you try to make costumes out of Luca, where it's fish skin boys. It's the fish skin boys. It's the boys who have fish skin, and then they dry off, and then they've got boy skin, and then they just go back and forth from fish skin to boy skin. And there's some low effort Luca costumes, like there's this one, it's just like a mask, just like a poorly a poorly cut mask and jeans. This is half fish boy, half denim boy. This one, but then it just slowly begins to unravel, and it's Luca and his buddy Pomeranian or Pompadourian. I can't remember any of the names of the characters because the minute I saw these Halloween costumes, I lost all sense of self. You understand?
Silenzio Bruno.
It's a nice hard plastic shell face mask. It looks like a costume a kid's wearing, and that's okay. So from a distance, you're like, oh, that kid's just wearing baggy fish skin. But we also have a skin-tight Luca suit. A skin-tight Luca boy suit. And he's just... This kid looks like he just crawled out of a Guillermo del Toro film. You understand? What is going on with this Lycra? And then there's the purple one. And the purple one's no better. The purple one is like, and the images for the purple one on Amazon, he's like peeking around corners. It's like, ah! It's like, ah! It's like, no, Jimmy, take that mask off. Daddy has a weak heart. You can't be crawling out of sewers and around corners, Jimmy. I don't care how purple you are. This year, once again, inclusivity, very important, and the Disney costumes definitely represent and show up when it comes to this. This Mandalorian wheelchair costume is so cool. I am absolutely obsessed with it. The printed sides that go onto the wheelchair that make you look like you're flying the Razor Crest, and you've got Baby Yoda in tow on the wheels. That's a really cool design. It really it tickles me. I love this. Baby Yoda, baby. Oh, he's got a name now. Yogurt? Gogurt? Grogu.
Not too bad, huh, kid?
I don't know what a bad batch is. I mean, like, I've made a lot of cookies in my life, and I've had a few bad batches of those, you know, where things get a little burnty on the bottom. You know those Pillsbury ones that look like ghosts or like pumpkins, or like, you know, feet or whatever's in season this holiday. I don't know. They're making the weirdest shapes in cookies these days. But, you know, sometimes you cook them too much. You've got a bad batch of them. What's a wrecker? I don't know. You don't even need to tell me the name of the show, the name of the character, what this character shoots at and misses constantly. I don't need to know these things. All I know is just by looking at this, it's from Star Wars. Yeah, it's got these weird, like, General Grievousy, like acromantula Harry Potter things. We've run out of material, guys. We're all out. We did everything. We covered a man in metal. There was another guy, he had a hammer. There was another guy, he had a round thing that was metal. We've ran out of ideas, guys. Now it's just like, all right, let's just put gods in costumes, I guess, and have them fight each other because we have nothing else to do. My biggest complaint about making a Halloween costume for something like the Eternals is this movie doesn't come out for another 2 months. So who wants to dress up as it, all right? We all saw how that happened with the Force Awakens. Remember how everyone ran out and bought every Halloween costume for the Force Awakens? And then like every boy out there was dressed up as Halloween as a lady shiny stormtrooper. It upset all, it just like, we're not invested in these characters. We don't know anything about these characters. That just looks like Blue Man. The Blue Man and Green Lady. Green Lady and Blue Man. That's all I know about these two characters. It's just one's blue and one's green. Did they invent the colors? Is that their power? And the Eternals just the first box of crayons that just are like, we bring to the people the power of coloring. I don't know anything about these characters. We're just out of stuff, I guess. What are we doing? What are we doing? Spider-Man? This new Spider-Man costume? It's the same Spider-Man costume we've been making for 20 years. What's been going on? We figured out one way to put muscles on a little toddler outfit, and it's just been Spider-Man ever since. WandaVision, there were Halloween costumes of the main characters in the show that you can now buy even lower quality versions of on shopdisney.com. This is amazing. We have nothing left. We've got nothing left. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, honestly, this is the best because it's either a matter of you either go Classic Captain America, or If I Had Wings Captain America. You understand? Right?
Right?
I mean, Black Widow is just an exercise in pajama printing, right? These just look like if you go to a hospital, that's what they put you in, a white gown. I'm pretty sure that's more or less what they put you in, these white outfits. And although, I gotta say, I'm here for the Red Guardian. I think I could pull that look off. I think I'd look very handsome in that outfit there. It'd be great if there was a reveal of me wearing that costume at the end of this episode, but there is not. There's not gonna be that at all. Carnage, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. This is just a red version of the first movie. I can't get over how much Carnage looks like Lord Zed from Power Rangers. Marvel licensing is so strange, right? Because it's like, is Venom part of the MCU? Let's license versions of our favorite MCU characters as Venom and see how it plays out. What would the world's mightiest heroes look like if they were a little sticky? Well, the Sticky Avengers.
Avengers!
Truly the best, though, Halloween costume to come out of this year has been the ones from Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is amazing, all right? It was such a fun movie, but Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, how about Shang-Chi and the Legend of, like, the dozen Halloween costumes? There are so many Shang-Chi costumes. There are so many, and they all vary in levels of awfulness. They start as basic as just like paper towel thin looking fabric, all the way up to shiny plastic tablecloth. And what's even better about Shang-Chi is that if you want to, you can dress up as his angry dad. You can be Shang-Chi's angry dad. I don't think there's anybody who wants to be Shang-Chi's angry dad. All right, we all have a lot of patriarchal trauma. We all have our dad issues. No one wants to be angry ancient dad, all right? No kid. It's like, Mom, oh, please, let me be ancient angry dad. I don't know, but hey, the sister's in the mix. That's cool. She's got pants. You know what? The best thing about the Shang-Chi Halloween costumes are you can wear them to church. They're good to wear to church. A solid black pant and a very presentable top. Go get communion. I don't know what else to say other than they're just very handsome costumes. I like the movie. We've given up. We're out of ideas, though. We're out of ideas. Halloween costumes now are just pants and a shirt. When I was a kid, I wore pillowcases over my head and filled with straw and bugs. I hit the streets for hours looking for candy until the Halloween costumes were run bare and the threads were pulling. So I guess in all, the kids are still getting the same Halloween experiences, right? Just garbage discount costumes designed to wear just once and then to be disposed of and forgotten. Oh, is Halloween bad for the environment? I think it might be. Well, 2021 is almost over, guys. We're almost there. We just gotta steal a bunch of candy from strangers, eat a turkey, and then kill a tree. And then we'll be there. It'll be the end. Lots of good memories this year, right? Lots of good stuff we've done and accomplished. Disney World's 50? Wow. Most expensive Halloween party there? Wow. As always, you know where to find me on Facebook, Patreon, Twitter, Instagram. Head on over to Patreon to find behind-the-scenes looks at every one of these videos we do. Fun bonus stuff, silliness, all kinds of adventures we have. There are some sewn-in pecs. I just want to throw that out there. If you're like 8 and you haven't built your pecs up yet, don't worry. Shang-Chi's here to help out. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I think I look pretty great. Shang-Goof and the Legend of the 10 Goofs. My dad is so angry, guys. I'm Shang-Goof. My dad is eternal. He lives forever. I don't know how this video is supposed to end now. This is just too absurd. I can't believe that this A, works, and B, is something I've done.